The small town of Moscow, Idaho remains on edge tonight following the brutal killings of 4 University of Idaho students.
Dylan provides an eyewitness account. What happened? Why the 8-hour delay?
I personally won't go out at night alone.
Just the basic facts of this case were jaw-dropping.
And it got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Am I looking at the murderer?
This nondescript person acting suspiciously, staring at them, glaring at them.
The accusations, they were getting crazier and crazier by the day.
A killer remains on the loose, and residents want more answers from law enforcement.
In our Facebook group, he would talk about where the bodies were positioned in the house. I'm sure the killer's on this page.
This is somebody who wanted his 5 seconds of fame and wanted to go down notoriously.
Can you tell us what you were looking for while you were back at the house?
We live in Moscow in a murder mystery right now.
There is no such thing as a perfect crime. Events like this don't occur in a vacuum. I'm Art Betke. I'm the mayor of the city of Moscow, Idaho. Moscow's a quiet, rural university town, very peaceful, offers a high quality of life to folks. We've got about 27,000 people here. Fully 9,000 of them are students at the University of Idaho.
The university here really changes the flavor of being in a little town. It raises the intellectual and the cultural level of the citizens in this area.
My name's Brian Enton. I covered this story in Moscow, Idaho, pretty much from the very beginning. And it all begins with 4 extraordinary young people who were all students at the University of Idaho: Maddie Mogen, Kaylee Gonzalez, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Kernodle. Their lives were out there for the world to see on Instagram and TikTok.
Hi, my name is Xana Kernodle. I'm a marketing major here at the University of Idaho, and I'm involved.
Everyone just loved Xana. She was known for being very social, very inviting, very inclusive. Ethan was Xana's boyfriend. Ethan Chapin was a triplet. His mom had 3 high chairs lined up in the kitchen. Eventually, all 3 siblings enrolled at the University of Idaho.
Ethan was a second-year freshman, and I think he enjoyed life a little too much, which is why he was a second-year freshman. Kaylee Gonzalez was 21 years old. She was part of the Alpha Phi sorority. On TikTok, Kaylee was a life of the party, really caring, a lot of fun.
Kaylee Gonzalez met Maddie Mogen when they were in 6th grade. So they had been friends for a really, really long time. They were in different sororities, but they shared a house.
The people in Maddie's sorority talked about her being like this bright and shining person. She had a great personality. On social media, she was outgoing. She was really sweet and kind.
The King Road house was known to be a party house. All the housemates were involved in Greek life. There were many noise complaints, and police would show up.
What's your last name?
The house was kind of oddly built into the side of a hill. You've got a front door that enters onto the basement floor. Then around the back, there's a deck, and then that has a sliding glass door that enters the 2nd floor living area.
we're not actually. I don't know who lives here. No, I don't.
You're friendly. You guys haven't been drinking or anything, right?
No.
Okay, drive careful, okay?
Thank you.
The house has 3 floors, so they're renting the rooms and then have a common living area. They didn't even lock the door. I mean, it's just how it was.
November 12th, it was game day. There was a big football game against UC Davis. That day, the housemates were all wearing, University of Idaho sweatshirts. They took a picture outside their house. Maddie sat on Kaylee's shoulders for the picture.
It's Maddie, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan. Then on either edge of the photo are the 2 other roommates, Bethany and Dylan.
Everyone looked really, really happy. They were clearly expecting to have a great time.
As big as the game is, the events that surround the game all through town and all through the university are as big, if not bigger. And it's a major party weekend.
That night, the housemates went to different parties.
Ethan had gone to a fraternity formal with his twin sister as his date and met back up with Xana at a fraternity party. Maddie and Kaylee were at a bar called the Corner Club.
Maddie and Kaylee met up with Kaylee's ex-boyfriend, Jack. He and Kaylee had been dating for their entire tenure at the University of Idaho, and they had recently broken up.
After the girls were at the Corner Club, Kaylee and Maddie went to the grub truck, just like a food truck. Then they got a ride home.
Xana and Ethan came home around the same time as Maddie and Kaylee.
When everyone was back home at the house on King Road, they all chatted for a bit, and then they went to their various bedrooms. Kaylee and Madison went up to the 3rd floor and they settled down together in Maddie's bedroom, while Kaylee's dog Murphy stayed in Kaylee's bedroom, which was across the hall. Xana and Ethan retired to Xana's room on the 2nd floor, while Dylan went to her room, which was down the hall from that. Meanwhile, Bethany went to sleep in her bedroom, and that was on the basement level.
One thing that we know is that Kaylee and Maddie called Kaylee's ex-boyfriend, Jack, several times, but he never picked up. It just went straight to voicemail. The other thing that we do know is that Xana ordered food and it was delivered to the house around 4 a.m.
That was the last contact the housemates had with the outside world. And when the news broke the very next day, it shocked everyone who heard it.